all the boys are out the front in the milk bar.
Yep.
They're like, what pack are you getting? I'm like,
Of the Tazos,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, hey boys, want to get thinly cut?
Yep.
Sour cream and chives. And they're like, oh, that's risky, man.
Yep.
You do it. And the best part is Tazos, we grew up, I swear on my life, we grew up in such a good, like, period.
Yep.
We went from Dragon Ball Z Tazos, which were amazing. And there were like 3 different types of Dragon Ball Z Tazos, by the way.
Real quick, there was the
disc, like the holographic disc, and then there were the golden discs.
And there was the orange ones too. I personally thought the orange ones looked the cleanest.
The first lot of Dragon Ball Z Tazos, in my opinion, were the best ones.
Yep.
And then there were like the little Z Fighter ones, like in a Z shape.
I wasn't as big a fan of them. I like the simple circle. Like them.
That was like the Boo Saga.
Yep.
And all that. And then there was like another one as well. I think they were like a hexagon one from memory.
Yeah. So the normal circle Tazo was the best.
Yeah, like the OG.
Yep. And not only that, we had options too. We had options. Because
we had so many options,
We could get a Dragon Ball Z packet of chips and hope to God for a rare Tazo.
Yeah, and they would always have like a little graphic, which, by the way, you were lucky enough to... Some people might find this disgusting. I thought it was really cool. Like a relic.
Yeah.
You actually found some of the OG chip packets from back then. None of the colours had faded either. The images were still clean as, like, whatever. Like, clean as a water bottle that I have in front of me.
Yep. So I found two original Dragon Ball Z packet of chips. The way I found them, and obviously the chips weren't in them. If it was, it'd be worth a lot more. But when I used to do termite work,
Tazo was still in there.
Oh, could you imagine? But when I worked and did termite work, I'd have to get under houses. But this one time we did a school, and I went under the school, and I'm looking through, and mate, it was like a nostalgia hit. There was so much under this school.
I can imagine,
like lollies that I completely forgot about. There was a couple of toys I remembered. I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow. But then I found 2 packets of Dragon Ball Z chip packets, the Tazo ones, and it was one of Goku in like a blue chip packet, and I think the other one was Gohan on a purple chip packet. I put those bitches up on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. I think I sold both of them together and got about $200.
That's ridiculous.
So that was the OG chip packets, and I was this close to keeping them as well, just because it was such a good memory. Like the chip packets were actually such a good looking chip packet. I wanted to keep them, and the guy that I sold them to, he stayed in contact. He spent, it would have been 2 weeks ago or something, he actually spent $2,500 on Dragon Ball Z chip packets because he spoke to a guy who had nearly every single packet in his pantry still unopened.
That's incredible. That's